All right, now let's work on the number methods. To be honest, there are not too many to learn, but a few of them that are very important we're going to learn right now. So let's create a variable called num and let's set it to 5. So let's console log num and type of num. So we can see that our variable 5 and the type is a number. Now the first method is not actually a number method, it's a string method, and we actually learned it in the last episode, but let's just work on it one more time. So let's create a variable x, and we actually use it as a container. So let's say that x is equal to num, and then let's say toString. So if I now console log x, you can see that this 5 has turned to a string. Now the first number method I'm going to work with is actually a toFixed method. Now if I put the number, you can see that we have again the 5, but if I actually put the 5 here, sorry, if I put number 2 here, you can see that we have 2 zeros after this 5, so it actually this formats the number with a fixed number of decimal places, and it actually turns the number to a string. So it's, as you can see here, we have the type of variable right now a string. Now the next one is actually toPrecision. Now the precision, if I give it 2, you can see that we have here 1 zeros, because this is actually formats the number to a specific total number of significant digits. If I just give this 5, for example, I don't know, 5.8. Now if I turn it to 1, you can see that here it rounds it to the next number, which is C. It actually rounds it up. But if I actually put it here 5.2, it's gonna round it down. So 5.5, and after that 5.6, and so on. It's gonna actually round it up, and less than 5, 5.4, and less than that, it's gonna round it to number 5. So let's go to the next one. The next one is actually x is equal to num toLocaleString. Now if I use toLocaleString, it actually, let me erase this type of, we have nothing to do with the type of thing right now. So if we actually say that this toLocaleString should be the type of E and US, it's gonna show you the, let me erase this 4 as 0.4 as well. So it actually shows you the number with the format of US. For example, if you change it to, I don't know, FAR IR, it's gonna actually change the number to the local, to local or Farsi Persian language. So this is 5 in Farsi. Now let's turn it back to English, US. So one thing that is very interesting about toLocaleString, that is, if you want to, it's very useful. For example, if you want to display the amount of money, so you have prices in your, and your prices sometimes are long, such as, let's say, let me change this number to, I don't know, 5 zeros, and so this is a number that we have. So because we have toLocaleString, let me erase this localString right now. And let me say x is equal to num. So you can see that now we have this number, and it's too long, and there's no commas. It's not comma separated, so it's very difficult to read. But if we actually use toLocaleString on it, you can see that this is now comma separated, and so much easier to read. Now if you want to actually display the amount of money, there are some things that you can put inside the function and actually format your money amount. You can, for example, say EN US, and then after that you give it a style of currency, and after that you type currency here, currency, and then we say it's gonna be formatted as USD, which means actually US dollar. So you can actually see that this dollar sign is at the beginning of the money, the amount. and we have here 0.00. Now, if I actually change it to, I don't know, DE, which actually means actually Deutschland, means Germany. Now, and I change it to EUR, which means euro, you can see that the format has changed, and we have here a dot and a comma at the end, and the sign is now euro. Or I don't know, if you, for example, change it to let's say FAIR, and the currency should be IRR, which is actually Iranian Rials, which is the currency of Iran. So AN US, and here again we have USD. So as you can see, simply you can actually format your number to show it as the money. So that's it for this episode. And if you liked the video, please hit the subscribe button, and let's go for our next video.